So, on the second travel trip of my gap year, I headed up the east coast of Australia for 8 weeks. From crazy islands to long overnight buses to meeting the best people, I'm so honoured to take you guys along on the adventure. For my last stop in Australia, I was going solo. Okay, so I've just picked up my bag, and guys, it is hot, like hot, dry, 40 degrees kind of hot. There's a bit of a heat wave in Melbourne, which is crazy, and it's so different to the wet humidity of Cairns. I had actually bungee jumped that very morning, so of course I was repping the t-shirt. And the city of Melbourne, look at it. It's known for being such an artsy, cool city. What a cool, colourful city. I don't think I've ever seen skyscrapers that colourful. I'm currently just heading to the Aldi just to pick up some supermarket goods. I need more toothpaste, and then I'm going out for dinner with Darryl and Adam, who are the incredible people who've set up Welcome to Travel. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm also exploring the city. How nice are Adam and Darryl? I didn't film it or take anything because I kind of just wanted to like enjoy their presence, I guess. So yeah, they basically run this amazing tour travel company called Welcome to Travel, and the idea is that if you want to come to Australia and you have no idea what you're doing, but you know you want to come here, stay here, and you kind of don't know how to start, you can come on their tour in Melbourne, and it's just like an extensive, amazing tour of Melbourne. But you also meet people because you're doing it for a week. They set you up a bank account, they help you set up your phone SIM. If you're working, they help you find a job. They basically just do all the practical stuff which you need help with, as well as making you feel settled if you've never really travelled before, especially if you're a solo traveller. So I'm really excited to do that tour, even though I'm not starting my Australia trip and I'm not working here. Like, it would just be nice to meet everyone, and I'm really excited to see what their tour's about. The tour officially started the next day, but I did meet Caleb in the bunk next to me. It was his first time ever travelling out of America. Honoured to be the first person he's ever met backpacking. The next day started with a welcome talk. We got a cool bottle, they got me a vegan cupcake, and then we met Clauds, the amazing tour guide, and we set off to go explore Melbourne. Melbourne is beautiful. It has such an interesting history. The buildings in the CBD are gorgeous, and even though it is a big city, it doesn't have a super rushed, fast-paced vibe like a lot of other big cities do. It still retains that typical Australia chill vibe. I also made it to the third state library of my trip. Yes! Look away dramatically. It's a good shot. And this was by far the most beautiful. Hey guys, so this is Fraser.
Hello.
Fraser, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh, fuck off now.
Fraser's Scottish. He is lovely. How did I meet you? I met you...
We met yesterday?
We met at the quiz yesterday, because we had a mutual friend, American Caleb.
I got full marks on the quiz.
Yeah, but I still won.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I won. Then we had a nice chat, like on our bunk bed. We're actually sharing a bunk bed now.
While other people were trying to sleep, we were chatting.
Yeah. We just had a really nice day today, just exploring the city of Melbourne. But everyone in our group's really nice, so it's been really easy to just chat to people.
Mostly British.
Mostly British.
There's not that many other countries.
But that is basically just Australia, to be honest. We've got some British, got some German representing, we've got the Danes.
And that's it.
And that's it. And then the rest is just British. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say?
No. What a lovely person. What a lovely person.
That wasn't me finishing the compliments. Okay, so Fraser is actually a very successful scout.
No.
He actually is. He's pretty amazing. He's done his gold DV as well, which is cool. And he works for like an environmental company, which is cool. And what were you doing before this place?
I was travelling the West Coast for 3 months. Backpacked the whole of the West Coast. Then after the East Coast. Apparently West Coast is way better.
Which, do you know what? I actually think it's quite impressive because I've not met anyone who's done the West Coast. Everyone does the East Coast of Australia. I don't know if you know that,
it's the typical backpacker thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the most typical backpacker route. So the fact he's ventured out and done the West Coast is quite impressive. Anyway, we're gonna go for dinner in like...
No.
No? Okay, right, we're late. Bye! Oh, here he is! By this point already, I was already coming to love our group so much. Such a diverse range of people. I think when you know you're going to be together for a whole week, everyone makes a bit more of an effort to be social. That night we all went for a drink. Okay, so this is my neighbour.
Oh god.
This is American Caleb.
Beer's my favourite drink in the world. I'm the alcoholic to everyone. Yeah. So
You're really selling yourself.
I really am. I don't know what else to say.
I feel like you've said enough.
I guess so.
Yeah, so Caleb's in the bed opposite. We're just chilling. We're having probably the deepest chats of the trip. We've been chatting about like everything.
Yeah.
Like religion,
Putting the world to
spirituality,
right,
yeah. Anyway,
Got
good
really
night.
deep.
Every day of the tour has a focus, and the focus of this day was food. The food of Melbourne, the shopping of Melbourne, the markets. Hey! So much good free food as well. Hey guys, so today we are exploring the real big markets. We've got the whole morning here, which is very tempting. And because it's only cash, we have to go to the ATM and like take out money. It's kind of like setting a budget for myself. So I'm spending only $10 here. And it's really hard because they've got food, they've got like everything. I'm doing quite well right now. I've spent no money of my own, which is good. I got loads of tasters over in the food section, but I haven't actually bought anything. And it's really ironic because Caleb, who said that he would spend no money, is sat here. What did you buy, Caleb?
I bought a koala bear thing.
Yeah, there you
Then I
go.
bought this bracelet.
It is nice to be fair.
Okay,
But
we
it's just
can't-
ironic
yeah.
because he said that he would spend no money today
And I failed.
and he spent the
I
money.
should have just not walked in here.
I bought a lot of cheap fruit, which was great. Melbourne is my kind of place for vegan food and for cool chai lattes. After lunch, we headed to a secret inclusion of the day. So every day of this tour, the Welcome to Travel, there's basically an itinerary for the day. And today's day had a secret inclusion. And they didn't tell us anything about what this secret inclusion was. But it's so cool because we've been taken to like a film and TV museum. And for me, film and like the process of making film is quite up my street and I find it really interesting. And there's like this interactive bay where we're currently just going around and being children. A guy in our group also studied animation at uni, so it's really cool for him. We then went for a chocolate tasting, which is amazing. Almost all the food was included in the tour, which is really cool. We got some gelato, amazing. I got some sorbet. Squad, squad, squad.
The lane, which is the most #rotation on Instagram.
The lane was insane, like the art, wow. I don't know, everyone inspire Charlotte. Just like get a cute smiley one.
No pressure.
Yes, that's cute. I didn't even know my camera recorded videos while I was taking photos, but apparently it did. So yes, I'm exposed. I went on a huge photo shoot of basically everywhere. We went to this very cool shop. Everything's just cool. Everything's just trendy in Melbourne. And then we went for a drink before going for dinner. We had dumplings, which were amazing.
This is Australia, not China. I feel like they
That night was so fun. We all just went onto the rooftop of the hostel. The view of Melbourne. Oh.
Jade made me throw my wine all over my trousers. And it's gonna stain down.
Not the best.
Get going.
I just want to say in these social situations, there's like no pressure to drink either. Like not everyone was drinking. If you want to have goon, you can have your goon. But yeah, it's just good fun. Okay. So I'm just currently packing up my stuff and we are getting ready for a 2-day road trip to Phillip Island where all the penguins are. So I'm very excited and it does mean we have to evacuate this hostel room, which is kind of annoying because it means I have to pack up everything. I literally love our group so much. Caleb and Fraser, shout out to you guys, my bunk bed buddies. And I know that like little day trips where you stay overnight are just the best thing. So I'm excited for this island trip and the road trip. Welcome to the Lit Express. Hot in your coat,
Not singing.
yes, and you know you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's back and it's might be break. You. By the time this trip is over,
I'm
we'll
not
get
singing.
Caleb to sing.
I won't. It's very unfortunate.
We're now at Mornington Bay and we're all just gonna go in the water. Give me another to me now. So raise your glass Found more litter. So we are just on a quick litter pick of the area, which I think is quite nice that they do this as a tour, because obviously a lot of tours can leave a lot of rubbish in such beautiful natural spaces. It's just such a shame when you just see so much plastic. So yeah, we are on the litter. It was so cute. Fraser randomly had some badges from his environmental company, so we all became Earth Warriors. And I have never felt more like a fancy adulting queen than when we went for a wine tasting. Like, oh.
There we go.
Everybody seems so famous. Yeah. And I'm feeling kind of homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. And the Jay-Z song was on. Hey, nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Well, so yeah, like I said, this is going to be a bit of a drive now. She's so lovely, she's so lovely, she's so lovely.
Hey guys, so just arrived at our hostel on Phillip Island. And this is the biggest room ever. So basically we had to split everyone up and there was a room of 3 available. So we thought the bunk bed buddies would just take the room because why not, you know? So here's one of my bunk bed buddies. Hey. And this is just the hugest room for 3 people. Let me show you. So I've taken this double bed only because Fraser told me to.
Whoa.
Here's my other bunk bed buddy. I know, for 3 people.
Whoa!
I know.
I can sleep on the floor.
It's huge.
This is so I want this one.
Well, we gave you that one, so that's really great.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow! I want to live here. Fuck another one.
How thick the pillows are as well. That never happens in hostels.
Oh my god! This is... Oh, we got all the lights and plugs right Nice.
And this chair!
We have fucking shit.
You can sit here and do exercise if you want to.
God, I
Like,
can do my push-ups from
right,
here.
go. Yeah! Yes, go! 5, 4, 3, 1, stop! Okay, oh, you just keep them going. Clauds toured us around the beautiful beaches before we went on the penguin watch. Let's go watch some professional surfers. Oh, hello.
To take all of my beach. This is one of the most famous surf beaches down here.
Okay, essential point of bonding is that we realised all of us loved H2O Just Add Water and that Fraser always used to think it was J2O Just Add Water. As we were speaking, we kind of realised that each of us was really similar to one of the characters, like one of the main characters. Over the next few days, it would become our mission to reenact some of the H2O photos.
If I die, no, I live to miss some bullets. If I fall, if I die, no, I live to miss some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything's gonna be.
Forget Goon, we were on the Fat Lamb. What did you buy? Look how cute and tiny the penguins are. So we're currently on Phillip Island and we are on the penguin watch. They're so cute. It's really cool. They were just in the wild and there's like a little trail you could go. And as it got dark, we sat on these stands on the beach and we watched the penguins come home from the water. I'm so ready to sleep in my double bed. Ah. Bunk bed buddies.
Hey.
The next morning we were the last ones awake. I had to rush to the shower and we were waking up early because we had surfing that morning, which is cool. We got up very narrowly in time. I have no footage of surfing, but it was so much fun. It's actually amazing how you do improve the more you do it. So we're all exhausted. We're just gonna go back to the hostel, get showered off, and then go for lunch. Before we had lunch, there was a mini little secret inclusion, and we got to watch this woman feed all these wild pelicans. It was great. So ready for lunch, yeah. We went to an immersive surfing museum, which was like really interactive and cool. And we also went to an animal sanctuary and got to see loads of kangaroos. So cute. So tell me, do you wanna go? We're coming in, we're coming live. After our road trip, we headed back to Melbourne. We grabbed some drinks, of course. What did Caleb grab? He got his beer.
Step 1, you poke hole in can. Jade was a terrible film, so I already did that.
Oh, alright.
A lot of people like to make a small hole, but that's the wrong thing. Sometimes it is messy depending on the beer, and that's why I loaded the trash can.
Responsible.
Hole, that's how big you should have it. Right? The next step, right? You ready?
I'm ready. Oh! No, there's loads left. There's like 3 sips.
No.
That night we all chipped in and made dinner as a welcome to travel family. We had this amazing curry with rice and it was so nice to just sit with everyone and like chat. It's funny how much you bond, honestly. Hello guys, so it's my last full day in Australia. Saying that already brings tears to my eyes. Like, I don't want to leave. I've literally just had the best trip ever. The people I've met, it's just the people. You never want to leave the people, do you? I'm ready to go back in some senses. I'm ready, like I feel ready to see my family. I might go for a dog walk and I'm feeling so inspired to go back and like edit all this amazing content. I do think taking a break from being on my phone all the time has re-inspired me as to why I ever started this channel. Welcome to Travel have been amazing. I feel so honoured that my friend Darryl even contacted me to let me come on this amazing tour and just see what it's all about, because this is useful. If you've never travelled before, if you have no idea what you're doing, if you don't know where to start, if you don't know how to plan your trip, this is the kind of thing that I wish I'd done. This is the kind of thing you need to do. It's 1 week here in Australia at the start of most people's trip because most people go up the coast. I wish I'd started in Melbourne, not Sydney. Like, I fully wish someone had just told me, don't miss Melbourne, because it's such an amazing city. And with Welcome to Travel, it just makes things easier, especially if you're a solo traveller, because you're part of a group straight away. It's easy to socialise, to learn to socialise. You work out how to navigate these crazy hostel rooms, which I promise really aren't that bad. And also the talk, which I'm missing today because I don't really need it, is all about like how to travel the East Coast, where you should go, like an itinerary, example itinerary, how to find work if you're doing a working visa. This tour, they literally set up people's bank accounts for them in Australia. They've set up like a phone SIM card. All the tricky, boring stuff that no one really wants to do or think about, they do it for you, or they help you out with it. I wish I'd known about something like this when I needed it, when I was trying to work out what the hell I needed to do, because in my head I always thought I had to have everything planned and researched before I flew out here. In reality you don't. Just fly out here and the rest easily clicks into place. Like, you meet people who you can travel with, especially on tour like this. Like, I'm so jealous. Fraser, my bunk bed buddy, and Caleb, my other bunk bed buddy, and Avi and Charlotte, they're all doing the Great Ocean road trip together, and I wish I was here for just like 5 more days and I could go with them. And a lot of people do that after doing Welcome to Travel. They all go travel together the Great Ocean road. Be with them. But yeah guys, I would not tell you about this unless I thought it was useful. Oh hey, I'm vlogging.
I have 15 minutes to shower.
Okay, but why are you showering? We're paddleboarding.
Because I feel like a greasy load of crap.
Covered in beer.
Can I borrow some shampoo? Possible?
Oh, I don't have any left.
You don't have any?
I might do, wait, I'll have a look. I just packed everything away, but for you, Caleb, for you. The squad are back. Hey! Are we official residents? We're official residents. We are. I am on the hunt for a vegan restaurant that Darryl recommended. But yeah, this area is so nice. It literally feels like I'm in an entirely different country, a different place to Melbourne. Found the insane vegan restaurant, good times, good food. We explored a bit and then we just went to the beach for hours, we paddleboarded, but most importantly, we reenacted H2O Just Add Water photos. A great deal of effort and pic collage skill is demonstrated here. And can I just say, no one was dating or anything, so those couple photos were awkward.
Then you can put the cup under that.
This is so nice. All these veggie options. Yes. This could not be a nicer way to my last day in Australia.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you. I'm gonna miss this amazing guy right here, Lewis. Everything about this last night was perfect. Like, I hardly filmed, but it was just perfect. I stole Darryl's hat because I just loved it. We just chilled in the park, and it was also a reunion from anyone who had ever done Welcome to Travel. I then very sadly packed up my stuff, and I had like a 4 AM flight. Best people ever. And then she was going home. So it's 2 AM, which is kind of crazy. I feel so honoured that those amazing people stayed up with me until 2 AM. I actually started crying on this plane journey home. I was listening to songs which had meaning from my trip and I was just reminiscing.
It's so good to see you. Did you see it? Look at my smile.
You made us so
Yeah, no, you ruined the surprise, Jade.
we've gone below.
Jade.
Guys, I'm back home! What? And look who I'm with!
Hey.
Oh,
I missed you so much.
Folk, I missed you. Did you see the sign Folk made me? Did you see it? That was like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Folkert says I'm not tanned.
No.
Sorry, what?
No, I didn't say you weren't tan. I just thought like you could be more tan. Like I expected more.
He was
More
like, yeah, I basically have the same tan as you.
No, no, it's not far. I don't know. But even like now, I say you look a bit pale.
Yeah, but the lighting
if
in
I
this
put-
room, you know. See, I would say I'm quite tanned compared to.
Yeah, but this makes me look like a ghost. You look pale.
It feels like that nothing here has really changed, so it's just like a bubble of time where I just met all these people, did all these things, saw all these places, and now I'm back and like, what? Like I have all these new memories, but nothing here has changed.
No, and it's gone so fast as well.
Yeah.
Like literally, I don't know.
It's been the best 2 months. Apart from missing you,
Oh,
it's been the best 2 months.
I'm
for-
happy for you.
And my body hates me because I've been eating rubbish. But my brain is like, wow, I've had the best time ever. I'm so tired now though. 26-hour journey. And it's nearly 11 PM here, but because it's the day in Australia tomorrow, I'm living in the past. I feel like I don't need to go to sleep. Like I'm tired, but I just want to stay up. Anyway, I'm happy to see you, mate. And so that's it. The trip has come full circle. I'm back in the UK. I just have so many memories and stories and I don't even know where to start. Like in the car with my mum and my brother, I was just talking and like I know I was missing out so many things. But it's just too much to relay. That's why I love the fact that I have these vlogs. Like it's strange because the moment that I'm now watching my face right now, like high future Jade editing, I will have edited everything. Like I would have made all the travel vlogs. I would have solidified my experiences, I guess. And I know these vlogs are gonna be long, but if you're here and you've watched them all, I just want to express the biggest thanks to you for coming along on this journey with me. It's not always easy vlogging because you just want to be so in the moment and you want to meet people and it's kind of awkward having a camera and like pulling it out, and yeah, so thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting me editing this as well, which is gonna be a long time. Here's to going out of your comfort zone, to meeting new people, because at the end of the day, all friends are initially strangers. And here's to Australia. Thank you, Oz. I will be back.